at it again. Erroneous here. Gonna be pushing the hardest faction, in my opinion, the Ogryn tribes. So, you did see the thumbnail. It's with Cross. We've got the Fragment Summon champion going on right now. Cross, amazing champion. Not like insane or anything, but definitely, in my opinion, an amazing champion regardless for progression, players, for people who are trying to push in the hard faction wars. He's going to be very, very strong there, in my opinion. I do have 70 of the fragments so far, and I do have a video coming out tomorrow at about 5 or 8 a.m. for my champion chase. So I'm not going to go over that in today's stream. But today's stream, I will be pushing the Ogryn faction, which is my worst faction, next to Knights Rev. To be honest, it's just simply because I haven't been swapping a ton of gear around, or I just didn't have the time to start pushing like heavily. So I do need to start swapping gear around on champions now for the faction. And then later we'll do a push on live arena as well. So stay tuned, stick around, or if you want to come back during the live arena push, you can do that as well. But as you hop in, please leave a like on the video if you're watching from the YouTube side, or give me a follow. Would really appreciate that on the Twitch side. So upload to website for the Hell Hades optimizer. We're going to do that. I'm going to start pushing the Ogryn tribe here. Again, I only have 18, so it's my worst faction in the game. So I don't even know. I think I was losing against just this boss alone. Now I did, over the last few weeks or month, build stock, and I've also built Diamond over the past like 2 months. He's very strong as well. The issue is a lot of these champions don't have books. So I have not really prioritized my Ogryns in terms of books. Now I've had Ignatius since my first year of playing, or second year of playing. He was really, really strong back then. He's still strong. He's just not he's not like my strongest defensive based damage dealer or anything, but he is very strong for this faction. I think he's one of the better DPS champions in the faction. Plus he has good utility still, even though his AoE is on a 4-turn and his other AoE is on a 4-turn. I do think he deserves a buff just in terms of how many turns his AoEs are. I think they're extremely long. So yeah, just give him a buff to the turns. I think this should be 3-turn, or maybe give him grants an extra turn on this ability. It does have that it can't be resisted for the HP burn, which is great. One of the only champions in the game with unresistible HP burn. Actually, now that I think about that, shoot, I could utilize him in live arena, or wow, I just realized you could use him as a burner in tag team or classic arena as your go first, go second burner. He's really slow though at 93 speeds. Yeah, he definitely needs a buff. Okay, yeah, he needs a buff. He needs a buff to his base speed, and he needs a buff to these two abilities. Defense in all battles is only 25%, which is really low as well. But either way, I'm going to be utilizing him as a DPS. I'll use Grush as a DPS. I have to keep my Ugo in here. She's strong, but my only revive, I think, for this faction, that's the tough part. Positive effects, revive. Wow, other than that, it would be Gear Grinder. Holy crap. Man, do they even have a reviver? That's in this faction. Unless it's like Void Legendary or something. Is it Vizig? No, he's the Unity guy. Not a reviver. I don't even think they have a revive. Maybe Bellatar? Yeah, Bellatar is like the only revive. Like, that's kind of crazy. Ogryn and Orcs are one-sided. Absolutely. I think they're the hardest ones. He had to use Gear Grinder. Man, I might have to use Gear Grinder too. And I have to max him out, which means I can't really push too far. I mean, I'll be able to at least get past the first boss maybe. But the survivability is the downside especially when Ugo, yes, she's great in terms of healing and whatnot, placing decreased defense, but she doesn't have a good revive. She has a conditional revive, which barely ever works because she's the one that ends up dying, or, you know, she doesn't have her ability because people are CCing her or whatever. So I think I would need to have her with high res. You need high res, high accuracy, high speeds, pretty much everything across the board for her. So I'll build her in a solid build. I'll try at least. See what we could do. I'm going to try to go for Relentless and Immortal, because more turns will be better. Or I could go for a bolster. I might go for a bolster set. Yeah, I think I'm going to go bolster. So balance mode. I need at least 400 resistance, 320 accuracy for this boss. And then I'm going to try to go for like 270 speed. And that's pretty much it. And then bolster. And then for additional stats, I'm going to try to go prioritize HP and prioritize defense. So Ugo will be one champion that I'll build first. I think Diamant is very powerful here as well. The only downside for me is I don't have many books in him. I did try to book him out because I do want to utilize him. He's great for the boss stages because he does increase resistance and intercept and strengthen. So he is very strong, but the issue is he doesn't grant an extra turn on this ability. It's just a 5-turn cooldown and then books to a 3-turn. So very long cooldown unless you book him out. And then increased duration of all buffs is great. And Filter Meter, attacks on enemies. He's not a damage dealer. This one got booked to 3-turn. I did book it. And then this one attacks on enemies and heals. So he's a good healer. He's just not a reviver. I wish they made Diamant a reviver. He's one of the Void legendaries I pulled. He is strong for like Chimera and whatnot. He is a decent champion in general, but I feel like he is lacking something in his kit. He's lacking all debuffs. So he has no debuffs that he can place on enemies. So like this one could have been attacks all enemies, places a decreased speed, and then increases their, you know what I mean, and then fills our turn meter. Like if he could place a decreased speed, he would be much more viable. Or even a decreased attack on his A1, AoE, something. But he's mainly just a buffer. He doesn't really do too much else. So he is strong. It's just kind of he's a support. And the Ogryns have decent support champions, but no reviver. A solid amount of DPS. I'll probably end up building Siege Hulk as well for DPS. I think he might be better than potentially Grush. However, Grush does place decreased attack, so, and continuous heal. So I might need to even keep the Grush, but then again, in terms of Siege Hulk, he just does tons of damage and does decreased defense as well on all enemies. So I think Siege Hulk's better because he does the decreased defense, which allows you to do way more damage. So I do like that about him. I'm going to take this gear. Let's go ahead and do this. 98,000 HP. This is good. Great for bolstering up against the waves and the boss as well. I think this will be fine. It is taking off of Grush, but that's fine. And Diamant, but again, that's fine. So I'll save this preset as Faction Wars Hard. And bolster. Alright. So here's her preset. Her other presets are already busted. So let's just remove her other presets. Ugo Stun. I'll keep that one because I think I used that for Curse City. Alright, so Ugo. This should be solid. Oh, I don't have any space again. I never have space in this game, man. Maybe this time it's my accessories. Yeah, of course it is. Some of these are very strong pieces, but maybe I should just keep the strongest gear possible for my accessories and just go with mythical only. But I'm going to need something from here, so I'm going to need to keep some of this stuff. So I might need to use it for the Faction Wars hard mode. I just don't have a lot of Ogryn tribe champions built compared to other factions. And I just pulled a big one as well about maybe a month ago. So Biggin is strong. I think I pulled him during the Leo event. So Biggin is very strong in terms of DPS. And he does stuns on the A2. AoE 3-turn cooldown's not bad. 7-turn cooldown. Holy crap. That's insane. That is insane. 7-turn cooldown booked to a 5. Absolutely ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Of course, I could go with stock, but 2 continuous heals on all allies. He does poisons. Fills turn meters. I don't think he's going to be the best here. He'll be decent paired with Ignatius, but I think Ignatius needs way more speed and damage. So I'm going to stick with Ignatius. And I did book him a long time ago, so he should be fully booked. Yeah, he's fully booked. Just no blessing. I still have no blessing on him. I did put the Dragon Stone on him just because it helps with increasing his defense, which increases his damage. And just because I don't want to spend my Starstone as well. So we're going to go damage mode. I'm going to go at least, let's say 260 speed. 250 is fine. And accuracy wise, I don't think he really, well, for the provoke he needs accuracy, so I guess we'll go 320 accuracy. Sets, I'd like to do a merciless set, 6-piece. And let's see if he can hit hard. I actually haven't tried him yet in a merciless 6-piece yet. So we'll see if I can get my boy Ignatius to hit. However, I will say he's kind of hard to build because he has low defense. His base defense is only 1266. That's crazy. So it's hard to build him with high defense without a blessing. Man, that's annoying, huh? And I don't have him in DPS. Yikes. I have him in War Master. War Master. Why did I put him in War Master? Maybe a long time ago when I used him for the original Faction Wars. Happy holidays, Angelus. Thanks, man. You too. Yeah, Ignatius is just not crazy without a blessing. Alright, let's try this build. I don't have him in Helm Smasher, and I don't want to spend... I really don't want to spend the money, or the gems, rather, to redo his masteries into Helm Smasher if I can help it. So Faction Wars hard damage. If I can throw this on him, which I can. Okay. Downside is, well, I do have 5 million silver, so I don't think there is a gear enhancement event right now. I gotta double check. I don't think there's gear enhancement, so this won't help me if I get it to 16. So I kind of want to save. Let me just double check. Gear enhancement starts in 4 hours, of course. Of course it does. Alright, that's fine. It always works that way. Alright, so Ignatius is built. Ugo's built. I do need to build my Maneater. So I have my Maneater. I want him in a 9-piece protection if possible. I want him to be the fastest so he can place the Ancient Blood ability. I'll probably put him in Perch Shadow. I actually just pulled a Perch Shadow today. I pulled some relics offline, and these were relics from like Faction Wars as well as Live Arena. I ended up getting myself another Perch Shadow, so Purge Shadow is very, very strong epic. Very strong epic relic. Let's see. Protection. I have so much protection pieces. It's crazy. All right, let's see if we can go for the highest speed possible. Double speed, double attack, flat. This one's also double speed. Man, I can't get it to 16 though until tomorrow. This is a good piece though for a damage dealer. Especially a damage dealer for faction wars. Some of these other pieces... this would have to triple on the speed. Not a very good piece. I'm not even going to try it, because I don't want to waste my energy on these pieces unless they're mostly legendary. I'd rather keep legendary and triple speed pieces at this point. Like most of these are double. If it has double with some resistance, cool. What up, Prince? How are you, man? This one's not a double. This is 111. I mean, this is reasonable because it has HP percent as well. Mainly, I would just keep some of these for Faction Wars hard mode. But yeah, I think this 18 piece is nice. Yeah, that's nice. So now he has plenty of accuracy, 301 speed. He should be faster than the boss on this stage. And maybe I can go for a chest plate as well. Waiting for Christmas. Nice, nice. You'll get something good. I know it. I know you will, bro. I know it. I hope you do. If you don't, I'll be very surprised. I'll be pretty pissed off for you. Ooh, double resist. That's fine. Accuracy with a double or even a triple. Oh, accuracy on a protection set with triple resistance. That's actually really strong. Let me slap this on. And a 3-piece there on the speed because it has speed as well. That's pretty strong. So literally like 90, it'll be 96 accuracy with 40 up to 60 plus on the resistance. This is a crazy piece I'll keep for a long time. I mean, if the speed could be better, like a 7 or an 8 on the speed would have been perfect, but it is what it is. But yeah, I want them to be in a 9-piece if possible. But again, only going to get this gear to 15. I'm prepping for the gear enhancement. Man, I'm blowing through silver though. Prepping for gear enhancement. I need an accuracy on the banner. Can I get a 9-piece here? Let's see. Damn, I don't have accuracy. Very unfortunate. It's all HP and res. Dang, I'm off by 1. That sucks. Just slapping a couple of these pieces on, nice. A couple of haste glyphs help. 306 speed. I do use him in arena as well, so him in a protection set in arena is really strong for like tag team against the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle team as well. So this will be his build for now. Once I get the banner, it'll complete his 9-piece, or if I get a potential reworkable piece, then I'll hopefully put an accuracy piece for banner on him. So I want to keep him around 400 accuracy if possible, because I use him in arena, so I need that accuracy up. All right, so he's all set. So I got Siege Hulk next. He'll be my drop defense. I'll probably take out Grush, and if Ignatius doesn't work, I'll just put everything back on Grush, to be honest, because he has the heals, whereas Ignatius doesn't have anything for support other than debuffs. He does help the team, but he mainly does debuffs, whereas Grush does support for continuous heals, which I think is a little bit stronger for the boss, unless Ignatius smacks, but I don't know. We'll see. I haven't used Ignatius yet against the boss. I've only used Grush. And I haven't used Siege Hulk. I just built him in over the last couple of days. He was rank 4, but now he is rank 6, level 55, which is nice. And I got the following pieces. I ended up crafting a legendary relic today, which is another aspect of Siroth. I just keep getting aspects of Siroth, never any wands. I only have 1 wand, and I have like 10 aspect of Siroth now, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. So we'll go ahead and throw on a Malefic Talon. And I have no Starstones, which also sucks. Takes forever to save. Feel like I never have any Starstone. I think level 6 is fine. Crit damage increases for each debuff. 5% more damage to targets under shield. Where critical hits destroy 1% of the target's max HP. That's fine. It's actually good against the boss. Destroying max HP against the boss is good. Especially if it's the boss that revives. I forget. It is not. But does he heal though? He revives allies. If the allies are dead, will place block damage on himself. So basically this is a situation where counterattacks whenever an ally is attacked. Heals that ally by 5% of their max HP. So this is a situation where I don't really want to attack his minions. I just want to CC the minions. So I think that Ignatius will be very strong here for CC with the A1. I think he still needs a buff though. 25% stun chance when he's booked on the A1 is really low for legendary. That's why I have my Maneater here. He's going to help protect us against the damage from when the boss counterattacks us. And I think I have to take him out. Stock is just... I don't think he's going to work for me. I'll put the defense in all battles since they're going to be fast enough. I could also potentially put Diamant in the lead for more speed, but this boss is fairly slow on the first boss. It's when I face the second and third boss on 14 and 21 that are difficult. I also recently built Lorne the Cutter. Chance to decrease target's turn meter, leech and heal reduction, and then heals this champ by 15% of the damage inflicted. I haven't even tried to use him yet. What I would really like to use is Biggin. Who else should I use here? I could go with... I haven't used this guy in forever. Skull Crusher. Ally Protection. Faction Crypt's Resistance. Honestly, that might be pretty good. No, I have to use Siege Hulk. Never mind. Well, I could go Diamant with increased res. And then I can go with Siege Hulk. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go with. So we'll go Diamant. I'll build him. I mean, he's not very fast, so let me go ahead and try to rebuild him as well. I think personally he needs survival mode. I think he needs to be really fast, like at least 280. 290 speed is fine. He's going to be one of the faster because he's going to be boosting our turn meter and placing increased resistance. I do want him in a protection set because God forbid the boss removes the protection set or someone removes protection set, or removes the boss rather. That's going to be a problem. Again, he doesn't need any accuracy, so 400 resistance should be fine. And we'll go for a 6-piece protection if we can get it. If not, we'll go for a 4-piece. And I don't care about stealing it from other champions. I should be good. Yeah. I've got plenty of protection set on my account at this point. I just really need to get my protection set over 350 speed. A lot of people will have struggles, in my opinion, getting 350 plus speed protection sets on multiple champions unless they've been farming and through the Hydra for a long time, or they're just extremely lucky. So this one, nice. Don't have to take from any champions. Now I do have to upgrade the set, but it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 piece. Perfect. 371 on the res because his banner, yeah, the banner is not maxed. Triple flat stat defense on the banner. So I only kept it because it was like one of the only banners I have with resistance for the Ogryn that was reasonable because it had speed. Whereas all these other ones, 1 year still missing a banner for your Duchess for 9-piece protection. Yeah, it takes a long time. Takes a long time. Yeah, this is the only banner I have with resistance and speed. Well, actually, no, there's one right here that I recently got, but it's only 5-star though. It could end up being better because this one's only 5 speed. This could end up getting more speed and no HP, but I'm fine with that. Swindler, you're stupid lucky at it. Yeah, you are lucky, huh? Damn, not a single roll on speed. That's craziness. That's craziness. Okay. Cool. Cool. So we're going to go ahead and save this then. Faction Wars Hard. This will be his set. And then now I just need to build Siege Hulk for DPS. Hopefully I can get Siege Hulk crazy fast. Stats. We're looking like 270 speed because I want him to go before Ignatius. Ignatius is 252. So 270 is what we're looking for with about 350 accuracy. And with the sets, we're looking for full damage set. I wonder what it'll pull from me, for me. I hope it'll pull something good. We'll see. 274 speed, 6,000 attack roughly, 271 crit damage. That's looking pretty good so far. All right, sweet. Let's let that be. So I just have this last champion to build. Okay. This is the other reason why I haven't really pushed a lot in the Faction Wars Hard, is it just takes a while to rebuild everybody. You need to set aside time to build everybody. The main issue that it's hard for me to push this consistently every day is because of time, not because of anything else really. I mean, I guess I could say it can get frustrating, right, if you keep losing, but that's the whole point of the game being it's difficult for a reason, so that you can try again until you win. And then when you win, you feel amazing. You feel like a sense of pride. You've been striving for this for so long. And that's what I like about this game. That's what I love about this game. You know, eventually when you win something in this game, it feels so good in my opinion. So I'm not sure if that's how other people feel. I'm sure some people might feel the same. Some people might not feel the same, but when I can get those wins, man, it feels really good. I can get him in a lethal set. It's going to steal the build from my Leo, which is fine because, and from stock, which is also fine. But 270 speed, 254 crit damage, 319 on the accuracy. I should be fine on this boss for the accuracy. We're going to go with Faction Wars. Excuse me, Faction Wars Hard, 270. And then eventually I'll have to build him without any lethal set, and it's just going to have to be a pure randomized build with random gear that'll allow me to go at least 300 plus speed for the final boss. So on this boss, I can go with these more heavy DPS builds that ignore defense. But in the future, I don't think I'll be able to. All right, so we should be built. We should be all set now. Let's not take that yet. I think I'll be able to get past this boss now. Now that I've rebuilt everybody, I can try try this out. I don't want that one. Let's go with Diamond. Let's go with... Where's Siege Hulk at? Siege! I'm blind. Oh, he's in the sparring pit for some reason. Oh, I just realized. Oh, crit rate in Doom Tower. I thought he had crit rate in all battles. Never mind. So defense is fine. I could go with speed as well. Honestly, if I need to, I'll go with speed, but I want more damage on my Ignatius, to be honest. So we'll swap it to speed if need be. Here we go. Farming some Ice Golem 20 in the background. Solo farming with my bad Alcazar. It's like the longest straw in the world. I ran out of the straws that I have and I end up deciding to get the massive straw. So we're going to go first and attack this one. She's annoying. I could increase speed and attack all enemies. Increase buff duration. Do I really need to use it? I'll probably wait for the next wave. And then we do the decreased defense. Oh yeah, he hits really hard. Okay, here we go. Let's see if he hits hard. Actually, I want to see if Ignatius, which ability hits harder? Does his A2 or A3 hit harder? That's what I'm wondering right now. So, his A3 turn to Ash should hit harder, a 5.6 multiplier. That's crazy. And a 4.9 on the battle shout. So he should just wipe. He should technically wipe these guys. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, Ignatius hits hard. He hits hard. I do think he deserves a buff still. He needs a buff to his base defense and base speed, as well as reducing his skill cooldowns on the A2 and A3. Yeah, Diamant is very strong here. This guy would obviously kill him, but I don't really want to right now. We can save our abilities. Come back around to them for this wave. This is a situation where I want to save his ability, to be honest. Let's see if we can kill this guy. Let's reduce his turn meter first. Let's go ahead and increase our resistance and strengthen, because this guy, if for some reason he lands block active skills, that's a big problem. Okay, so we can... I want to focus on her. I'm also going to save her ability. What's up, SK? How are you, man? 2 turn there. Wow, 3 turns with the Relentless. Yeah, the Strengthen is big. The Strengthen and increased res. This should protect us for the most part. So it did protect. Weird that it didn't protect her. She has high res, I thought. Maybe not. Interesting. Alright, let's steal turn meter. Of course, we don't get it. That's fine. Increase duration of all buffs. I wish he could decrease the duration of buffs. He can filter. I'd rather heal. Yeah, that heal is clutch. That heal is very clutch. Siege Hulk hits very hard too. Ogryn doing his thing. Dude's a beast. Since they buffed him, he's really good now. I think Diamant might be like top tier in this faction. Holy crap. The heals on his A1. Sometimes you just want to keep doing the A1 and that's it. And just keep healing. So that's basically all I'm going to use him for the boss stages. Keep trying to heal over and over. Yeah, because I can just heal my guys up almost to full. Ooh, we almost died there. That's not good. I need to do some big damage here. It wasn't good enough because of the increased defense. Let's see if we can kill her. We don't. Yikes. Let's go ahead and heal up. I can't afford to lose him, so I'm just going to do this now and try to get my ability back. This is on a 3 turn. Let's steal his turn meter. And let's just focus on trying to get our abilities back. I don't think they have debuffs, so I should be fine. I'm just going to focus on healing. 3 turn on the decreased defense is fine. I should be able to get his back, I think. Unless we just do too much damage. Ooh. Oh yeah, we did way too much damage. Wow, Siege Hole hits way harder than I expected. So we're going to do increase res. This boss can place True Fear, but because of the increased resistance, we should be somewhat okay. Yeah, so we resist all of it. That's big. Do this. Destroy the boss's max HP is fine. Place the decreased defense. We resist again. Yeah, so Diamant, disgusting. But the issue is damage. Yeah, so damage. Hopefully we don't just straight up die. So now we're going to focus. Oh, the downside is I need to increase my buffs here. I got to heal though. Yeah. Thank God for the A1 heal. Even if I do this though, does he have a never-ending counterattack? Whenever the allies attack with no cooldown. That's kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and heal. All right, now we can place our unkillable. So now we're a little bit protected and we can buff up even more. 3 turns. Do some damage with Ignatius, with HP burns. Let's place this decreased defense for 2 turns. And now hopefully land. We need to land a leech. That would be nice. Decrease attack helps. Heal up a bit. Oh no, Diamant's dead. Yeah, so that's the part that sucks, is if someone dies, then I'm kind of screwed. Might need to bring in... Now I kind of need... This is the part that's tough now, is waiting. I have 1 turn unkillable on her. 2 turns left for the heal. I think I'm going to be screwed. And I never landed the leech as well. Maybe I can get lucky here. No, yeah, so she dies. So see that, like, this is the part with Ugo that sucks, is she kind of sucks in terms of, like, her support is good and for decreased defense and whatnot, but she always ends up being the first or second one to die. And I think she's set up fairly well. Maybe I can rebuild her. Maybe I can put her in a bolster. Wait, where is she? Is she in my vault? Why can't I see her? Is it just UGOO? Yeah, it is. She's in Relentless right now, so I'll throw her in Bolster instead. Maybe that makes a big difference for the boss. She has plenty of resistance and accuracy. So I think I'm going to do the Bolster instead on her. That way, everybody else can stay alive around her. Super annoying boss. Survival. I'm going to go for like 260 speed. And I can throw her, instead of the Thunderous Circlet, I can throw her in the Perch Shadow, which gets her back around to her abilities faster. Wearer has a 10% chance to receive extra turns when their default skill, if at least 1 active skill is on cooldown. So this is super, super strong, in my opinion. So I'll throw this on her instead. Increase wearer speed for each enemy under stun, sleep, freeze, true fear, etc. That's not what I'm gonna do. Wearer's accuracy increased by 3 for each buff. The wearer's speed increases for each dead ally. We'll throw that on. Wearer restores destroyed max HP. The restore is 25% effective. Okay. That's not that great. When the wearer heals an ally with a skill, the heal is 10% more effective. We'll go with that one. And then we'll upgrade this a little bit. Get her some more HP. We'll rank it up. This is a strong relic, so I'll rank it up. And then upgrade it. Alright, so I have no Starstone now. She has more HP. She got the Perched Shadow on. I have 3 Perched Shadow on the account, so I do tend to swap them around, the champions in Faction Wars, especially the ones that are support based. So we're going to go for 360 accuracy if we can get it. And let's go 400 res in bolster. And I don't mind stealing from all my champions. It's not a big deal. That way I get the highest HP possible for that bolster set. I want that shield to be as big as possible so we can support our team. It'll be really challenging to go up against the final boss. I would have to build Gear Grinder and put him in a bolster set. Starstone and relics will be the focus for the new game mode. I really hope so. I really hope so, because right now Starstones are... There's so little Starstones that you can get from content. You can really only get them from Chimera, and then I think a little bit from the Cursed City, but it's not enough. It's definitely not enough. Actually, I don't even think you can get Starstones in Cursed City, now that I think about it. I don't even know if you can or not. I think you can, but mainly you just get them from Chimera, and then if you're pushing in events or tournaments, sometimes they put it, but there's way too little. There's not enough. I don't want to take gear off of other champs, to be honest. You know what? I can do it just for this. I guess it's not the end of the world. It would take off of my... What's his name? Maneater. Faction Wars hard. Bolster. Oh, do I think the rewards will be straight up relics? I don't know. I'm sure they're gonna add materials there. I hope they add basalts. I'm gonna assume they're gonna add like basalts, or that's just my speculation really. So they should add basalts in there. They should add a lot of things surrounding relics in there. They're gonna add, more than likely, like they do this with every new content, they typically add new types of gear sets and accessory sets. And they're probably going to add more 9-piece sets to the new content, I would assume, which means they're going to probably bump up our accessories and our artifacts so we can hold at least 2,000 to 2,500 maybe. Who knows? So that's just me speculating though. I don't know for sure. I'm just going to guess. Yeah, if they have another gear set, though, more than likely they're going to bump up the amount that we can hold. Because right now, I'm always full. I'm like always full because of how much I'm swapping gear around. And when you swap gear around, your champion that you took gear off of, it doesn't get replaced with other gear. So you're just filling up your own inventory. And then it just fills up so fast now, constantly, that I'm literally deleting gear that I want to level up. So it's not the strongest gear. Like this gear, I could throw away all this legendary 6-star. I don't really technically need it. Like, look at all this. Look at all these banners. But every single banner, if you look at it, every single banner has speed on it. Like, I want to level these up. I just don't have very strong, like, very, like, overpowered or meta Ogryn champions. So I've never really touched any of these sets, any of these banners, but every one has speed, and I'm actually throwing them away. And I really shouldn't. I'm just doing it because I'm trying to get stuff done. And eventually I'll get that better gear anyways, because it'll be replaced with mythical. But at the same time, half the time you don't even want to keep your standard sets anymore for accessories because you got special sets now. So preferably you're going to want to keep your special sets even over the standard sets, unless your standard sets are like extremely powerful with like triple speed or higher. Eventually everything's going to get full, yeah. Personally, I don't mind the gear sets. I like getting new gear sets. It's just, you know, the space is starting to become a lot. Oh, double attack. That's fine, whatever. That's whatevs. Alright. So now that we've rebuilt our champs, let's hop back in. I mean, I had no problem getting to the boss. I think the issue is the downside with Diamant against this boss, the blue boss, his AoE keeps triggering. I mean, he heals because we need the heal, but at the same time, it keeps triggering the boss to do the AoE or ally attack. So maybe Diamant needs a relic here. He can definitely go for a Journal of Nekrotos. Super, super powerful for champions that heal and do turn meter increase. They're going to increase the accessory inventory. Yeah, they're going to increase it again. More than likely. More than likely. The boss deals 5% less damage to the wearer. We'll actually do that. And that should be fine. Like I said, I have no Starstone, but should be good. Alright, so DPS. I might not even need the DPS. I can go for the speed instead. So the increased defense is not even necessary for the aura. I'm just going to go for the speed aura so we can take more turns. I think that might be better. We tried it before, we didn't need it. So we're going to start here. Roddy Roo, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it, man. And a 1. Do some damage. Let's go here. There's a leech. Take everybody out. Oh no, it didn't take out this chick. If we can hit a crit, maybe I kill her. Yes, we did. Okay, that's good. Because she would have revived everybody and that wouldn't have been good. And I think the bolster definitely necessary here. If you don't have a good bolster set, Faction Wars hard mode is a lot more challenging, especially for the Ogryn tribes. So I highly recommend getting yourself a bolster set. In Chimera, is damage or trials better? It depends on what your clan wants. Like if your clan is forcing you guys to get damage because you guys want to win in the CVC or the clan boss wars, then fine. But personally, I'd rather go for trials because I want to get as much relic material as possible. That's just me. Nice, provoked everybody. 3-turn cooldown. Let's do this. Take her out. Oh, she sends it back. That's right, Lysandra. Old but gold, huh? Sending back all the debuffs. Love that. Destroy max HP. This. Take him out. Take out him. Yeah, score versus reward. It is challenging. Either you help your team or you help yourself. That's what they're trying to do. They want... I think that's kind of a part of their game design. They do that on purpose. So if you get the best champions, then you can focus on both. The best champions in the game, that is. Mythicals. Because they can do so many debuffs and whatnot. Like, I haven't even tried to build my Galathier yet to try them out in Chimera, which I should try. I just haven't even gotten to that point. It takes a long time for Chimera battles as well. It's all manual. You can't do trials without manualing. So for those who prefer to full auto, you can just use a Titus team. But I like to go for the trials. So, you know, I want mythical materials. And if I don't go for the trials, I won't get mythical materials. So, you know, if I want to try to get better in live arena or progression in the game, you need to get mythical or more legendary relics on your account, or epic relics that are very strong. So for me, 100% just go for trials personally. Unless you're in a clan that forces you to go for highest damage possible, then that's a different story. All right, so we're gonna go. Who should I place this intercept on? Probably place it on her, just to make sure she doesn't get feared and we can cleanse. Resisted, and go for the HP burn. He's gonna attack again. And now I can go for the leech. We get it. Nice. We landed it this time. I can save the unkillable for now. Yeah, that shield buff made this so much better. And then we can actually increase our strengthen. Nice. Ooh, geez. He almost killed us even with the strengthen. That's crazy. Big damage there. I'm going to try to place the unkillable now. Heal up. Heal up again. Oh man, that Journal of Necrotos brought his heals from 6,000 to 7,000 to almost 15,000. That's crazy. The Journal of Necrotos is so strong on healers. So strong. I think I'm going to stick to the A1. I don't want to get ally attack, to be honest. Maybe I can place the decreased defense at least. Oh, nice. He didn't ally attack. This time he did. We heal up to full. Damn. That Journal of Necrotos is so powerful. A1. No, don't kill me. Please get a turn, Diamond. No. Diamond, heal up. I only got 5,000 heal. What? Oh, God. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna A1 and hope that I can get a turn. Oh, no, I died. That sucks. See, now it's like... I got the extra turn now. But why wasn't I getting it before? I guess maybe I had active skills not on cooldown. You had a clan that was level 10. Nice. That's a good way to get everybody interested in joining the clan too, because if you have more people in the clan in general, people will see that. I think I'm just going to try to kill myself here, actually. The reason why I'm doing this right now is because I want her ability to work, and she heals up herself, so I need to revive everybody, so I have to purposely get my entire team killed. So that's what sucks about this, is you're kind of gambling a little bit. If she gets feared, then I lose, then I'm screwed. Like, he's actually not dying. There we go. All right, we got it. So everybody revives. I can place unkillable as well. And now we're good to go. Now I can place increase res, strengthen. Now I can do the damage again. Now I can do big damage with HP burn. And we should be good. Let's do block buffs. There we go. Steal, do damage. Heal up. Big heal there. And let's kill him. Oh no, I didn't beat it in 100 turns. Shit. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, well, let's do it again. I could always come back to it too, but... that's annoying. sucks. So basically you can't have anybody die. That's so annoying with this boss. Is there another blue boss? Thank God there's no other blue boss. Well... I mean, I think I take out Ignatius. I think Ignatius has to come out. I mean, he's strong. It's just my issue with Ignatius. He has double AoE, but he doesn't bring in support. So Grush the Mangler can bring in an additional, what's it called, leech and continuous heals. So I think I'd rather just put this on Grush. It's sad that Grush is going to be stronger than Ignatius. Buff Ignatius, okay? I mean, it's crazy I'm saying that, but I think Ignatius needs a buff. .252 speed. It's fine. 6-piece Merciless. I don't think they need to nerf it. I think they just need to give us more accessibility to resources. Especially relics. They're just extremely hard to come by. As well as starstones. If we can swap more relics around, because it used to be that if we didn't have the resources to swap around gear, we're screwed. We can't progress. Now we're stuck in the same case scenario, except it's for relics and gemstones on your relics. So it's a similar process. It's just, it's not your artifacts and accessories, it's your relics. So I do think they need to adjust. Yeah, so the Ignatius does hit harder than Grush, but Grush just provides more utility. Yeah, I agree. I think Ignatius needs, in terms of placing debuffs, he's fine. I think he should be able to have a little bit more sustain or just increase his stats to match a legendary that's, you know, around nowadays or being brought into the game these days. Like a Granite Doorkeep is insane. Like one of the craziest legendaries out there. So the only downside here will be if I can't get enough damage in time. It's the turns, the turn count. It's a race against time. So this one, and then constantly weak hitting every freaking time. 23 turns is way too many times. I'm just going to use this double AoE personally. I'm going to try to get to the boss as quickly. Maybe I should just go to the boss as quickly as possible and not even worry about the AoEs or anything, because we don't really want to attack the minions right away. So, let's do this. I don't want him taking turns. Yeah, the revives. So in terms of pure DPS, Grush does not beat Ignatius. So Ignatius absolutely does more damage than Grush. But the positive is Grush has healing utility, I think I could still beat it with Ignatius. Yeah, that's GG's. So they just take too many turns. We don't do enough damage. I'm going to go... Sad to say this, I think I'm going to go back to Ignatius. Because I'm just going to go all-out damage instead and see if I can get it to work. Grush just wasn't doing enough damage. Oh, wait, I didn't even swap. What the hell? If I can just do... Wait, I never had... Oh, wait, no, I did switch the gear around. I'm just too tired. Sorry, guys. I'm going out of my mind. It's almost midnight. Another thing that would be great here is a second man-eater. A second man-eater could definitely put in some work. Yeah, so there you go. Ignatius clearly hits harder than the Grush. Like I said, I think his speeds are just a low. His base speed's low, his base defense is low. He is one of the hardest hitting defensive nukers in the game, though. We'll give him that. Nice, okay, that's good. So, in terms of utility, for provoking in CC, he's very strong. Wave content, he's great. Steal her term eater. And let's try to do decreased defense now. Again, I'm trying to just go for the damage as quickly as possible. So I'm going to try to kill this guy. Yeah, Siege Hulk is great. I love Siege Hulk. No complaints about him. Damn, I'm taking way too many turns. Just going for it. Just going for the full damage. Yeah, Siege Hulk definitely smacks. I'm going to save his A2 for the boss. Yeah, so I have 60 turns roughly. A little bit over 60 turns to beat it. And let's see. We'll go ahead and start with the Siphon against the boss. We'll place these buffs. So strengthens, increase our crit damage and crit rate. Now that I think about it, I could actually lower Siege Hulk's crit rate to make him do even more damage. Just realized that. Whoops. He places an increased crit rate on himself. I think the big version, so I should be fine. Let's save the unkillable for at least another turn. I think we'll be fine for another turn. Let's go with the A1. A1. So we're just going all out as much damage as possible right now. I do need to land a leech though, because I don't... Oh! I almost died. I got a fear. It's a true fear too, so I lose my abilities. Of course we get the frickin' true fear. What are the chances, dude? Resist, 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 and then boom, true fear. It's just RNG, guys. Just RNG. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. And she ended up hitting my Ugo as well. So hopefully we can come back from this. Get the Siphon. Heal up again. Luckily we did enough healing, but he gets another true fear. We weren't able to place the unkillable yet. Place decreased attack. Thank God. Let's go ahead and place the HP burn to do some slow damage to the boss. Of course, the Ugo dies first, man. Like, why does she always die first? Like, she has 100,000 HP. I don't understand how she always dies first. It's like every single time. She's always targeted. I don't understand it. That's the issue with Ugo. Like, her survivability, even though for some reason, Like me and someone else was talking for a while about survivability. Oh, Gare Bear, I did a collab with him and he was like, for some reason I feel like some champions actually have less survivability than what they forecast to you. And I feel that way with Ugo sometimes. Like she dies so quickly and I don't understand why when she has 100,000 HP. Same thing with Mighty Uko. I'm like, how is my Uko dying so fast when he literally has the most HP on the team? Makes no sense to me. How is this possible? Ooh, we got a team wipe. That's good. All right. So we're going to go here. I'm just going to A1. This one's looking good so far in terms of turn count, at least. Come on. Nice. Okay. That's good. Good, good. So far, so good. We got provokes on everybody. We needed that. 16 turns. I'm going to go for the damage. Okay. 35k damage is good. Solid. Faction Wars winners poison clears so many stages, so maybe swap Big in with Ogryn. Yeah, potential I could do that, or I could even do stock. Maybe I could do stock. He has decent mechanics. I don't actually, do I have Ogryn? I don't know if I built a Ogryn, now that I think about it. I don't know if I have. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. Dark Carol's so crazy. Yeah, he is crazy in Faction Wars. Decrease attack. No decrease attack. Unfortunate. Increase attack. We do this. Please land a leech. Yes. Okay. That's big. The leech and the HP burns are putting in some work. We can now do this. Increase. They are going to attack us, but it's fine. Direct hit there. 145k. Nice. Provoke. Let's heal. Steal. Okay, we gotta heal again. HP burns are doing some work. Decrease attack is nice. I gotta land decrease defense again. Heal up. I wish he had a cooldown on that ally attack. It's so annoying. Not gonna lie. So freaking annoying. I got an A1. Decrease attack lands again. Oh my god, dude. How does she keep getting the right person? Give me the luck. And look at my Ugo's dead already. Ugo's gonna take the hit. Watch. She's gonna die. I'm at 61. I could still potentially win, but if Ugo dies, I'm screwed. I have to bank on not getting hit. Nice. Ugo has her ability back now. We place the leech. Come on. Damage. Damage. Come on, please. Don't take too many turns. Damage here. Oh my god, she keeps attacking the Ugo. How does they keep getting lucky? I need them to attack other people. She keeps on hitting Ugo. God damn. I know this can work. It just, I get stuck on brute forcing it. I know I can swap gear around, but it takes a long time too. It's going to take me like another 5-10 minutes just to swap gear around. So I might as well try it another 1 or 2 times, right? I know it can work. It's just getting unlucky. Ugo, I will say the bolster is fine. She seems to be healing up a decent amount. She's got 94,000 HP, right? Let's see. Yeah, 94,000 HP with 4,200 defense. So it's not like she doesn't have any HP. She has a lot of HP, almost 100k. Basically, with the Faction Wars aura, my arena aura, she's at 280 speed, just under 100,000 HP, and about 4,500 defense. So, like, how is this happening on stage 7? Like, no way, dude. No way. We didn't get the decreased defense, so we weren't able to one-shot the wave. Adds time, which sucks. Kind of looking for about between 5 and 10 turn count on the first. And then the second wave, you want to be done by like turn count 30 if you can help it, it seems. Maneater just needs to get his ability down faster. I think Maneater with a perched shadow would actually go crazy, because he could get extra turns and potentially get his unkillable back again. I'm gonna go here. Take him out. Do this. It's unfortunate. Place the unkillable on her. I don't think I need to do this. So we take her out. Yeah, see, he has such long cooldowns on his AoE. Super long cooldowns. I'm already past 30 turns, which is not good. Yeah, I think that I wish that this fusion was a revive champion instead of a bomb champion, personally. She comes back to life. I'm already at 40 turns. This does not look like a win. Just too many turns. I would have to go through this whole thing without dying, essentially. Oh, he didn't ally attack me. That's interesting. Oh, I think it's once per turn, maybe. I don't know. I don't think that's true, actually. Because if I attack right now, he ally attacks, so it's not once per turn. Just sometimes he doesn't ally attack. I don't know why. Let's go for the heal now. Just heal up to full. Jesus, he hits so hard. Let's see if we can get a stun. Maybe we just gotta stun these chicks. But unfortunately, she didn't get a stun, so that sucks. I could do this. Yeah, that's fine. Just do it now. Heal up. No decreased attack has landed yet. That's really hurting us. No decreased attack has landed. No stun. Still no stun. We die. So this is looking terrible this round. Reflex with impulse. It could definitely help. I think the downside is no survivability from the heals with regen. But yeah, I see what you mean. I'm okay with doing this and getting killed because I need her to speed up. There we go. That's what I needed. Here's the revive. I can still win this. You pulled Klazag? Damn. Disgusting, dude. You just beat the game. Disgusting. I got a decreased speed, but if I use this ability, I'm gonna die. I can't AoE him. He's just gonna ally attack and kill me. Right now, I just need to keep on attacking and hope. There we go. We got the ability back. Gonna keep on healing. Now he can attack me. It's fine. We're still surviving here. I need decreased defense landed back on him potentially. Yes, unkillable's here. We're at 85 turns. HP burn lands. This is coming down to the wire. Coming down to the wire here. Heal. 88 turns. 89 turns. Okay, we can do decreased defense on everybody. 90 turns. Oh my god, this is so close. 92, 93. Please. 94. Come on, please get it. No. 95. 96. Yes, we got it. Oh my god, that sucks. Ah, such an annoying boss. Such an annoying boss. I think the issue really is just the revives. No revive, and then gambling on your unkillable. Maneater would definitely be super strong though in reflex for sure. I think that would be the move. Reflex and impulse on Maneater to keep getting unkillable. Okay, so I can't push any more on this one. So I'm at 618 out of 655 right now. I've already done the undead hordes. Tag team arena. Okay, so tag team wise, let's focus on this, get some more keys, and then do the next stage. I think stage 8 it was on. This one here is just bombs, really. Speaking of Maneater, I can literally just go there and to here and just place bombs. And then they're going to go faster. They've got this Marichka because of poisons. I have Marichka as well. I do have everybody in Lightning Cage. Should be fine. Last team, he's going to be faster. More than likely. I'll go with Resist, and I will go with... I feel like he's going to be in Stone Skin, though, mostly. So maybe I'll go with someone else here. I did recently pull Raphael. But I can't get a team yet. He's not in gear. Which collaboration so far has been my favorite, including the Champion Pass? I can't say for Champion Pass. I'm not really 100% on which one was the best. I don't recall all the champion pass heroes. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Alice was a champion pass, if I'm not mistaken. I think she was one of the best ones. Like, this champion pass is good too. But who else is there for champ passes? Leave them in the comments. And then for collaboration wise, I think TMNT has been definitely the best one so far. Last pass was He-Man and Xena. Well, I can't really say those are my favorite passes. In terms of audience-wise, I'm sure the audience would say that Xena or He-Man was their favorite, but it's not my favorite because I couldn't get them, you know? So my favorite is something different. Yeah, He-Man and Xena, both champs that I can't get, so. I mean, on my pay-to-win account, I think I got He-Man, if I'm not mistaken, but... Or Xena. No, I got Xena on my pay-to-win account. But I don't really use that account as often as I use this one, so... Oh, I didn't get the stone skin. That sucks. That's fine, I'll just kill him. Do this. Norse god still super viable. Oh yeah, Thor. Yeah, Thor was pretty insane. Odin is still one of the better champions in the game. Oh, that's annoying. Keeps on landing in feeble. And that's GG's. I like TMNT because I was able to get the whole team. I was able to get every single champion. Got a Void Legendary, right? A Void Legendary that's disgusting for PvP. But I'm also biased towards it because everybody's going to have differences in terms of who they like. Because some people like people that play more so in PvE. Some people like more so PvP. Like, I like PvP a lot. And I've got a lot of use out of Donnie and Leo in Classic Arena, Tag Team Arena, Live Arena, you know, all the areas that I love, right? Case in point. Boom. Right there. Donnie and Leo putting in the work with the Galathier. But yeah, I mean, just depends on what part of the game do you like the most? What attracts you the most in terms of nostalgia? I think TMNT, like Thor was definitely better in terms of nostalgia, but in terms of my use cases with him, Thor, for my team, unless it's Faction Wars, mainly I'm just using him for maybe some Curse City stages, but I'm full autoing with him, so I'm never really playing with that champion in a sense, right? These champions, I'm actually able to put my hands and play with them with their mouse, right? Pause. But literally, I could just pick and choose. I can click their abilities. I can actually seamlessly manually play with them. With Thor, everything's full auto. Everything is, hey, you look cool, bro. I love the avatar. Love that avatar, bro. You're fire, bro. Unless it's Faction Wars. But these guys, I can use them in Faction Wars. I can use them in PvE. I can use them in, You could beat most content in the game with the full turtle team. I mean, their usability as a whole, if you were to use all of them in one team, is disgusting. Jingwan counters the Queen of Hearts, Odin, and Noelle. Yeah, Jingwan is very strong. One slight problem with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was all the empty moments in between. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. They kind of kept us hanging a lot. Trying to get that hanging fruit. This team here, I could probably just win. Operdin is probably in Stone Skin to cleanse the poisons, I assume. But I think I could bring in... here, we'll bring in Thor for you guys. How's that sound? Is he even built? No, he's not. We'll bring in Thor just for the fun. Just for the fun of it, since I never use him anywhere. I mean, he's built really well. 329 crit damage, 6,900 attack, 271 speed. So he should absolutely smack this team. He should, theoretically. By himself with, I mean, obviously my Carnage is here too, but mainly for the speed aura and then blocking passive if needed. This team, I could potentially go second, and I'll just take out Embreeze and throw in Baron, since he doesn't have a lockout. So I could just do this. So Baron comes in. Baron actually has skyrocketed in value, in my opinion. I believe Baron has become one of my staple champions on my account since I pulled him about 2 years ago or so. Let's see if I saved when I pulled him. I pulled him a while ago, though. Let's see. Baron. I pulled Baron back in 2024. March 15th, 2024, on a Void 2X. My 203rd shard, I pulled Baron, and I was super excited to pull him. Of course, it took me a while to get him built, and he wasn't super meta because of all the stone skin, but I figured out how to use him is slow, wait for their stone skin to drop off, allow Odin to place the block damage, and then nuke. And it usually works fairly well in a go second, unless they have someone that can strip with like a HP burner, cleanser like Odin, obviously, but the likelihood of him cleansing all the stone skin is a lot slimmer, 50-50. So I do like him a lot. And then, of course, this last team I can just smack down into the ground. Feel bad for people who didn't save for Leo. Yeah. You do Clan Boss and Hydra now? Nice. Yeah, Predator hits hard. Alright, so the ability that smacks for him is this one. Yeah, so when people say that, if people say Thor doesn't hit, nah, he hits. Hits like a truck. It's just that I recommend Merciless, but you can throw him in lethal, and Thor will definitely smack. Like I said, Thor is a heavy hitter. He will put in the work for you. You know, you just got to have a little faith. So we go ahead and take out the Odin. We do this. Let's go second. And then Baron says, good night. Yeah, so Baron definitely puts in work for me. Still. Talk about truck nuking, yeah. Thanks for the sub, appreciate it. And this team should be fairly easy. Oh, maybe I said fairly easy. I lied. 6-star polymorph, 3-star polymorph. Man, that sucks. We should still be able to nuke everybody. Well, I'm just going to do the unkillable and see if we can just lock out and strip. Maybe not. We didn't lock Everybody out. That's cool. Resisted. Now that they have so many buffs, I should be able to put in some work here. Do this. Well, I probably shouldn't have stole the buffs, to be fair, but whatever. Evade. Loki has evade. All right, he died that time. Oh, I got frozen. I might actually lose. Nope, never mind. Never mind. Osman, what's up, dude? How are you? I got sheeped again. Oh, man. That sucks. Thor shines in Hydra as the 4th best damage dealer next to Trunda, Titus, and Toshiro. Yeah, he's definitely a monster for sure. Let's do this. We get our stone skin again. So yeah, this is where Leo is disgusting. Like, Leo is filthy if he can just keep surviving. Watch me get polyed again. Nope, not this time. I gotta try to kill this Tormund though. Yeah, polymorph is very strong. I just don't have any Wanda submission. Oh wait, I don't even have gear on my Leo. Oh, that's why I'm taking forever to kill people. I'm wondering, why am I not getting strong hits? I don't have any freaking gear on him. Because I've moved all the gear around to complete the faction wars. Silly me. Oh, there you go. Whoops. Whoops. I'm like, why is he doing no damage? See, he has like, he usually does around 30k damage. Luckily, his passive keeps him alive so long, it's crazy. And then Donnie just keeps on healing him up. Then Donnie resets everybody, like, pretty nasty. Yeah, we're not doing damage because of no gear. I wonder how much gear I have on him. Probably literally nothing. Alright, let's just full out of the rest. Alright, let's go check his gear. Let's see what we got. Leo, missing 2 pieces of gear. 205 speed, 62% crit rate, 201 crit damage, and 6,800 on the defense. I mean, still fairly decent for like a early game account, early to mid game build, but he has no lethal on, and that's why. What predictions do you have for this new roguelike farm coming up? Will bosses rotate too, and what kind of reward drops are we all hoping to see? I have Aspect of Siroth on my Leo. In terms of reward drops, we don't know yet. I'm going to just guess and assume it's going to be something involving relics, involving maybe more clan tokens. It's probably going to have clan tokens, because I never have enough tokens personally. And they've given us plenty of ways to save tokens, but I never have enough. And then I'm sure they're going to give us... I hope they put more shards, or maybe there's a way to farm, I don't know, either materials for relics or other, but there's going to be more gear. I know they're going to put more gear on the new content. That's just always how it's going to be. I don't know for sure though. I'm probably going to push platinum again, try to go for the other avatar. Look at my defense. My defense been winning like crazy. Nobody winning against my defense. I didn't say what it was last time, and I'm not going to say it this time. People got to figure that crap out. Figure out my defense, kid. Let's go. Let's go. Now watch, everybody starts hitting me and winning. Let's see. So let's go back to, what were we doing? Tag team. Yeah, maybe a new mythical, yeah. I wonder what they'll do for a mythical, though. That's the question. Which faction would you guys want a new mythical in? Dark Elves? What do the Dark Elves have for a mythical again? Is it Theodosia? Or is she High Elf? I think for... Yeah, we're getting a new faction, so we'll get a new mythical. Well, we just got a new mythical for Sacred Order. That chick's disgusting. She's nasty. Theo's undead. Oh, okay. I'm gonna stay with this. Dark Elf is Aphidus. Yeah, they should do another one for Dark Elf, because Aphidus is not... Like, he's strong for the faction wars, but for PvP, he's not the best. The second one, I can actually stick with this team. The downside is, again, I don't have the wand, so if he just starts sheeping like crazy, I'm kind of screwed. He has cracking roots on Embreeze. Interesting. But he has 2 red affinity champions, which kind of hurts us. Let's do it anyways. Let's just try the same team. I don't have to move anything around, really. If I'm faster than him on the first team, I should be good. No, he's faster. Damn. That sucks. Ooh, he went for the wrong guy. He went for the wrong guy. Should have went for Fabian. GG's, baby. One shot. Well, weak hit, so it is what it is. You finished the Lydia mission? Congrats, dude. That's huge. Lydia is amazing. She's going to be involved in all your endgame content. For PvE, at least. This guy has no... Oh, he's beating me in speed now. Let's take him out first. No! Knock him! He revived. Killed him again. Let's get our girl back and freeze. And then the cool thing about Baron nowadays, check this out. Ready? Boom. Well, he could have placed the decreased defense. I guess it doesn't even matter. Yeah, this I'd rather have a slow release anyways. Oh. That's no bueno. How many champions, I wonder, have an A1 ability that goes through block damage? Is there any champion in the game that has an A1 goes through block damage? A1. I don't know if there even is. Holy crap, this dude's literally taking me out. Like, this is insane. Just the Nias is taking me out. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, bro. Oh my god. I might need to, Nias. Helicath. Oh yeah, I don't have Helicath. I missed that fusion by 1 rare. That freaking goat. Primo, what's up, dude? Helicath is probably one of the stronger champions right now, right? He would have a huge boost in his resurgence, right? I think he would be insane. I wonder if I should just swap back. I think I'm gonna kill somebody here. Let's just make sure he stays down. Oh, come on. Come on, dude. How did he get a turn first? Alright, whatever. I probably should have went for the frickin' Nias, to be honest, but whatever. It is what it is. I didn't think that the Galathier was gonna go before me. There we go. Now we're doing damage. Anyone play against Gaspard? I've never played against him yet, personally. I think he's just too new. Not a lot of people